Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu The Legend of Heroes 3 Cold Steel. Beim letzten haben wir den Final Dungeon begangen und erledigt und heute ist es soweit der Final Boss. Ich habe mal geguckt, Offscreen kurz, passt alles, wir sind auf dem Weg, denn ich jetzt nicht in den letzten gefühlt 30 Minuten, also so wenig Kämpfer haben wir nicht, so wenig Spiels ist nicht mehr übrig, aber nicht auf den letzten gefühlt 3 Schritten dieses Spiels noch irgendwas überlese oder einen gigantischen Fehler mache, haben wir tatsächlich alles, das haben wir nur noch 100% Run geschafft. Das ist die falsche Richtung, die ich gegangen bin. Perfekt. Wir müssen alle. Oh Gott. Now, reveal. Unto me the color of thy soul. What was that? I'm not sure whether I heard it or my mind simply understood. You heard it too. Seems as though we are linked even more closely to our archetypes now. I imagine we're getting close now, and the area ahead is probably the last. So we're almost there. We finally have our answers about all the mysteries of the old schoolhouse. But what's behind all of this? We've come this far together, and now it's time to see it through to the end. Cross the threshold. Na, fairerweise, die richtigen Finalantworten kommen erst 3 Spiele später. Falls die Finalantworten interessieren, schaut in meinen Blind Playthrough von Cold Steel 4 rein. Das ist auf meinem Kanal vollständig. Und nur schlappe 175 Mal. Ja. A door. It's got a jewel on it. Maybe some kind of work. Seems familiar somehow. You know what it reminds me of? It open Longan Castle. But some that Nosferatu. Thou who wouldst be an awakener. Here exists a fragment of a great power. If thou seekest to claim it, prove thy worth, commencing the final trial. Wait, what is this great power? And what final trial? Watch out, it's drawing us in. So ein simpler Effekt, aber immer wieder cool.
What?
Oh.
It's as though life itself has been bled from the world.
It feels too real to be a dream.
A sea of blades stretching out as far as the eye can see.
The wind is howling, crying.
Is this a battlefield?
Yeah. Be careful, it's coming.
Passion Power, Loa Erebonius.
There's no way out but victory.
Stand tall. We're stronger than our fear.
No matter how mighty it is, there must be a way to beat it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a trial.
Target confirmed. Commencing assault.
This is it. The final trial. We stand before a great darkness. But remember, darkness can't exist where light is. Let's be that light!
Right.
Warum immer wie die letzte Rede gerade so leise war, als hätte ich diese. Ich weiß nicht, ob das nur mir so vorkam, aber... Ah, diese Musik.
My turn! Huh.
Oh, Moment, die haben die schon.
It's my turn.
Moment, wenn wir die schon gescannt haben, heißt das aber, dass ich anscheinend doch verklappt, dass ich irgendwo einen Gegner vergessen habe. Aha, naja. Beginnen wir erstmal mit ganz klassischen Sachen hier.
Leave it to me!
Understood.
Ihr seht, der Boss hatte so auch schon sehr viel.
You're mine! My turn!
So, zack.
Ja!
Was ist der? Der ist gegen gar nichts schwach, ne? Okay. Alter Cannon.
All right.
Right. Huh?
My turn!
So,
All right, let's do this!
Leave it to
Leave
me.
it to me!
All right.
Ja!
Ja.
Das hat richtig schön viel Schaden gemacht.
Oh no, you don't!
Warum schickt ihr denn Gaius? Das ist
Right.
halt nicht geil. Weil ich will ja, dass Gaius quasi getroffen wird, weil er halt eben nicht getroffen wird. Radiant Wings.
Leave it to me. Arcus, activate.
Here we go!
Oh ja. Doch, haben zu Flame geändert to reduce enemy to ash. Okay. Aber... einmal.
Take this.
Ha!
Wälder, du.
Too slow!
Emma geht es gar nicht
Of
gut.
course.
Zur Hölle. Emma geht es immer noch nicht.
Leave it to me.
Das ist blöd.
There! Here we go!
Habe ich irgendwas gegen Nightmare? Da Q Sleep und Nightmare.
Ha!
Oh, delicious!
azure flames, gather on my blade.
So.
Strike!
Das war schöner Schaden.
Winds, grant me your strength! Calamity Hawk!
Warum auch immer geil in den Brandgewässer dabei take it. I will not take it.
Lord Alberian! Rest in peace.
Ich glaube, einmal haut er so richtig rein, oder? Okay, sonst sind alle anderen nicht tot.
Behold the might of the Arcade School!
Ich habe an meinen Handyassistent gemeldet. Ich dachte, ich hätte
Radiant Blade
die
Dance!
angesprochen. Wir haben jetzt die Hälfte der HP von ihm runter, ein bisschen mehr jetzt. Und etwas, was mir nicht gefällt, ist, es wirkt irgendwie wie so ein S-Craft. Und es hat einfach niemanden getroffen. 19.000 durchbrannt.
Are you alright?
You have my thanks.
My turn. Sing.
All right.
Zack. Wait.
Go. Arcus,
Chrono
activate.
Drive.
Of course. Arcus, activate!
Warte.
Ha!
Jesus. Welches Baum ist jetzt? Ach, jetzt ist Gaius da rausgehauen. Aber ist, glaube ich, doch nicht so schlimm.
Arcus, activate.
Leave it to me.
Ich hätte schon wirklich gerne, dass der den Buff kriegt. Geht er da hin?
Here we go.
All right.
Ha!
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't.
Now!
Flying Solaris. Nicht so mit Klampf Soleil.
Right!
Ja, ich hatte schon mit noch mehr gerechnet, aber wohl gehofft, aber hey.
Go.
Kann halt dann auch nicht alles haben, ne?
Arcus,
So, wie soll ich da
activate.
einmal heilen?
It's my turn. They're open.
Oh, endlich mal
Got
die Gelegenheit für einen Assist.
Thank you.
You have my thanks.
Thank you very much.
All right. There. They're open.
Gaius.
Got ya.
Of course. Hey!
Gaius halt auch einfach nur
Leave it to me. There. Now.
Boah,
Got ya.
kriegt jetzt dadurch schon wieder den Delay rein? Schade. Das gewesen.
You're mine.
Laura und Wii.
Ja.
Ah. Ich mach aber was sind Mirror. Ich hoffe, dass vielleicht, wenn es nochmal einsetzen sollte, gegen hilft.
Leave it to me.
Axoch Onkheim. Oh nee, nicht Gaius.
Okay.
240, 220. Ich frage mich halt, welches halt jetzt tatsächlich theoretisch das Stärkere ist. Gibt aber Haupt. Na gut, alter Ken hat immerhin noch den Bonus, dass es die Stats ein bisschen verringert. Deswegen würde ich das mal nehmen. Autsch. Zählt übrigens alles nicht als Zauber anscheinend.
Now.
Sehr schön. Er wurde freigesetzt.
Rise, great
Haben
towers.
wir die beiden Erstkräfte nochmal schnell hinterher.
Lord Alberian. Rest in peace.
Ja, der muss man sagen, der Boss hat, obwohl ich ja wirklich hart überlevelt bin, halt wirklich was drauf. Der hat super Buff, der hat super viel Leben, plus der hat so nervige Statusveränderungen. Ich meine, klar, da kann man natürlich auch
My
was
turn.
gegen machen, natürlich, ne, klar, aber was wird mit Laura? Ich glaube, Laura soll mal einmal Ruin heilen. Dann verreckt er mir hier gleich. Kann ich jetzt gegen Ende nicht nochmal haben. Okay, da absorbiert er. Okay, er absorbiert Ruin, das ist voll in Ordnung, aber Ruin ist sowieso gerade der Nutzlose auf dem Feld
Leave it to
gewesen.
me.
Right. Ta! Back up.
Das Ding wieder, ja, werde ich jetzt gerade mal hier vorspielen ein bisschen, weil das war echt eine lange Animation dafür, dass er nur Gaio-Schaden macht.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Auch interessant ist, weil eigentlich ja Gaius der ist, der keinen Schaden kassiert so richtig. Das war nicht machen so High Grain, damit ich davor schon mal
I'm sorry,
dran komme, damit ich
everyone.
Ruin tot.
Now.
Of course.
Nee, den krieg ich halt jetzt leider den nächsten Angriff nicht besiegt. Deswegen
Thanks!
heilen wir gerade mal. Oh, da habt ihr bitte den nächsten. Jetzt ist Flora.
It's my turn.
Flame Tongue. Nochmal Flame Tongue, I guess.
Yeah.
Ja, ich wollte nicht das machen. Ah, damit hat er doch auch schon geleakt. Das gefällt mir. Das kannst du ruhig machen. Und damit hat er sich selber besiegt. Wow. Das ist antiklimaktisch.
Terminating the final trial. Take heed, Awakener. Here exists a fragment of the great power. The flame and the jaws that devour the world.
Balimar, the Ashen Knight.
Emma, you have to see this through to the end.
Hey, can you hear me? Pull yourself together.
Are you all right?
We seem to be back where we were.
Was it all some kind of dream?
Looks like you're all okay.
Oh, I swear. You guys just knocked a year off my life with that scare you just gave me.
You're all here too. So, what was that, Emma?
I believe what we experienced was some sort of vision, which would mean what we saw wasn't, strictly speaking, real. But it does seem like in overcoming it, we managed to pass the trial that was mentioned earlier. The fact that Instructor Sarah and the others are here supports that idea too.
So, wait.
If they're down here, that means...
Everything's back to normal?
Sure looks like it. The bell stopped ringing, and that field of energy around the building is gone.
We won't know for sure without a more thorough investigation. But it looks like the building's gone back to normal too.
Well, that's the best news I've heard all night. So now we can go ahead and have the festival tomorrow, just like it should be, right?
Sorry, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
But...
Why? Everything's back to normal now, isn't it?
Oh, come on, Sarah. That just ain't cool.
I know there's no guarantee this won't happen again, but even still.
Oh, come on, Instructor. They're too tired to get your jokes.
The festival can't go on tomorrow like she said. But that's because it's after midnight now. So, it'll be happening today.
Oh...
I see. I didn't realize it had gotten that late already.
You really had me going there.
It's too late for your humor, Sarah.
It's 20 minutes past midnight right now. And considering the principal only gave you until midnight, I think you all should be marching straight to bed. After all, you've got your big show coming up this afternoon.
You bet we do.
All right, let's head back to the dorms, take a quick shower, then go... What?
The door!
Huh? What happened to the red jewel?
I don't know. It seems to have vanished.
It's opening.
What?
Whoa. Where is my boy? Meiner Meinung nach unironisch einer der coolsten Charaktere der Cold Steel Saga. Warte mal, wie er schneit.
Wow, top marks! I'm so proud of you!
Und damit haben wir nicht
I've got a little reward here for you.
Da ist die Medal of Dawn, die ich die ganze Zeit gesucht habe. Ich dachte, ich hätte die schon haben sollen. Naja. Man kann in dem Spiel maximal, wenn du alles richtig machst und immer alles richtig antwortet, alle Quests macht, kommt man auf genau 440 AP. Damit haben wir alles
Drinks are on me someday. Perfect! You guys are the best!
Mit S-Rang. Ich liebe das in den 12-Spielen, die Festivals sind so random. VIP Mega Celebrities alle aufeinandertreffen. Ein großer Sache für Crossover und so. So Sachen wie jetzt halt. Good. This shouldn't feel any different than our rehearsals. The only difference is that all of that space out there will be filled with a crowd of people. That's the worst part. Oh no, you're not getting out of this now. You gotta be brave. Hoorah, time to go out there and knock those boys dead with a sexy wink. Jesus, Machios, how are you guys feeling? I'm fine about everything except this pairing. Well, at least we'll grant something. We've got the energy to bicker, we've got the energy to do the show. Looking at us now, you'd never guess that the ordeal we went through last night. You're telling me. That grey night in the depths of the old schoolhouse was enormous. Looked like it had proper joints, so I doubt it's just a statue. I'll bet it can move just like those archaisms the terrorists are using. An astute assessment? The question then is, who left it here and for what purpose? It's been down there for hundreds of years, for very least. In fact, the latest it could have been placed there is the Dark Ages. Yes, that's true. Certainly isn't something that could be created with the level of technology we have today. But is it really okay to leave it with the instructors? I feel like we should be, I don't know, investigating it or something? Well, we didn't really have another option. We have enough on our plate with this concert as it is. Yeah, my mother and grandfather should be coming later today, so we could always ask them to take a look. Well, for now, you just stay focused on the concert. The family should be here pretty soon, right? Oh, is it that late already? Yeah, I guess it is almost time for my dad to show up. I guess I better go to meet my brother. I suppose I should excuse myself as well. Okay, see you all before the main event. Alright, give my best to your families. Okay, guess it's time to head down to the horse races and see who's looking to place a friendly wager or three. Today's visitors seem even more well off than yesterday, so I should be able to net myself a little spending cash. Come on, Fee, Michi panics calling our names. I won't let you beat my top score. You're on. Later, Wien, Emma. Alright, I'll catch you later. Don't go causing too much trouble for the other classes, you hear? And Crow, at least try to keep the gambling in moderation, okay? Oh, moderation, such a familiar sounding word. And be sure not to fill up on sweets. I don't want you to make yourself sick before the concert. Yeah. Aye, ma'am. Your little sister should be here soon too, right? Yeah, I told her I'd meet her by the front gate around 10. She said she might run a little late though, so I think I have some time. She really seemed to be looking forward to her visit. I'm sure she'll enjoy seeing the festival with you. If I can make it through the morning without her nitpicking me, it'll be a minor miracle. Are you going to check in with the literature club? I am. I'd feel bad leaving everything to Dorothy. I think I'll walk around the campus with Celine too, though. Oh, gotcha. Aren't you going to ask about Celine and me? Not to mention everything that happened last night. Well, like Marquez said, we have enough on our plate with this concert right now. I just want to spend the morning taking in the festival with Elise, and then be ready to go for a concert this afternoon. Besides, not like you and Celine know everything there is to know about the old schoolhouse either, right? Called a couple times last night when you seemed like you were as surprised as the rest of us. You noticed that, huh? You're right, though. There's still plenty about that building that we don't know either. And as for that armor sleeping in its depths, I only know a few ancient legends regarding it. I see. Still, would you be willing to share what you know with us after the festival's over? I would. I'm afraid I won't be able to share everything, but I'll be able to tell you a fair amount. That's good enough for me. I'm glad you're here with us, Emma. Let's give the crowd a real show to remember this afternoon. Of course. Alright, Elise said she'd be coming in around 10. Still got a little while before she shows up, so I guess I'll wander around the festival for a while. George said she was going to stay down in the old schoolhouse, studying our find from last night. Maybe we should take him something to eat? He seemed so excited he probably forgot to take any food. Thinking something sweet, pie maybe. I'll just have to hope I can make a good guess what he'd like. Mijn vorne is irgendwo, wo Becky, das Becky. That was the first time you ever set up a football apparently. I can't believe he managed to rake in the same amount of dough as me, the store master. I guess his economic theory stuff's pretty solid too. I get that now at least. There's no point in stopping now after the draw. We're competing again today. Brute this time though is that we're allowed help Ferradas and we need to be supportive of each other. We'll probably draw again to be honest, but who cares? We're both having a good time. Hat das gereicht? Da, Becky, hier. Sales Battle, perfekt. So, auch noch ein paar Leute hier, die hier so rumlaufen, die man kennt, mit denen man noch spontan sprechen kann. Oh, Schwarzer, I hear tell that you all had a part in the curious events of last night? Just to be sure, none of your classmates were harmed in the process, were we? Nope, we all came out just fine. Managed to get some rest in too, though we're all ready to go today. But I'm very expected to hear that question from you. What makes you ask? I just don't want you making excuses after your inevitable defeat. That said, we're certainly a reckless bunch, aren't you? Spending the night before your concert, tackling monsters for like which you've never seen seems rather foolish. Worrying about your friends in Class 7 again. Your kindness never fails to touch my heart, Master Patrick. But that's not the point of this inquiry. It's meant to be mockery. Regardless, our preparations are on the verge of flawless. Prepare to be amazed. I will. Best of luck. I don't need your luck. Ah, Patrick. Komm in Patrick's Tsundere-Ära, I guess. Yo, it's been a while. Hey, Torval. Did you come all the way just for a festival? Of course not. I wish, but sadly I must be here for work. Tag along with Viscount Arcey, actually. What would he be doing here? Can't speak for Viscount, but Torval and I came to swap info. Warum sollte Victor nicht hier seine Tochter einen Auftritt, hallo? Tensions are on the rise in Crossbell and the forecast doesn't look pretty. That's why we need to keep as up to date as possible about what's going on. That makes sense. Hold on, did you say swap info? With who? Toby, long time no see. And here he comes now. But how many damn times have I told you to see me first if you're ever in Twister? You're never gonna be a productive member of society if you can't take some friendly advice, Toby. How many damn times do I have to tell you to stop calling me Toby? But enough with the life advice. You're not my dad, you're just old enough to be. I wouldn't have expected the two of you to be acquaintances. Once upon a time I took care of this little runt. You could say that since then the two of us have been stuck like glue. Yeah, you took care of me, that's sure one way to put it. Especially if you ignore the fact that you used me and turned my life into a freaking bestseller. Well, I read that one actually. Your youth must have been quite the roller coaster, but at least it made for some good reading. By the way, who was that sister in it? She was really larger than life. Half the book was stuff that was all Jesus exaggerated or made up. Okay, sure, I might have bent the truth a little bit in the part where I died. I guess we've known each other for a long time now. Much as I hate to break up the good times, instructor Sarah and Torval said that they were hoping for information. Does that make you the song? I guess you could say that, though I prefer the term information broker. Really more of a hobby than anything. Running the pawn shop's my main gig. A hobby says the man holding some of the most dangerous info money can buy. On that note, are we going to spend all day flapping our gums, or are we going to get down to business? Fine, simmer down, young lady. It must be pretty dire and Crossbow right about now. I should go. I get the feeling that I'm not meant to hear what they'll be discussing. Not after everything. Ah, okay, die sprechen darüber, dass Arios Bodita kämpft. Mischelmenschen. Oh Mann, ich hätte gern noch mehr Infos gehört. Da haben wir doch die Astrid-Familie und Klaus. It's been some time, Marine. It really has, Viscount Arcey. Good to see you. I see you brought Klaus with you. I wouldn't miss Lady Laura's concert even if all of my bones were broken and I had to drag myself to this academy. Oh, I understand Klaus is appearing, but you have more important matters to attend to than the school's concert, Father. I'm glad to see that you both made it, but it would be a lie to say I'm not worried. She's the point. Was it okay for you to leave the Courageous? Your fears are misplaced. The situation abroad may be somewhat shaky, but the Courageous is a military vessel. While I and the crew think it's regrettable we've reached this point, not our place to intervene. We intend to escort Prince Oliver to the peace talk. Nothing more, nothing less. I see. So that's what's going on in Crossbell. However, our duty does not change the fact that we are here for a brief respite. My lord, please purge all sorts of political machinations from your mind and enjoy yourself while you're here. My thoughts exactly. In fact, I'd like to take this opportunity to finally explore your academy. Would you mind guiding us around, Laura? If you so desire. Have a good time, you three. So, dann... Hier komme ich auch rein. Ada. Still, I hear young Marcus is great. Place him comfortably at the top of his class. Must be incredibly proud. I'm certainly pleased from an academic perspective, but I'm amazed by Justus's balance of academics and athleticism. And despite his many achievements, he always looked so calm and composed. Clearly took after you in that regard. Die beide hassen uns daran. Well, I can't say I saw this coming. I've heard that the two of them will be singing together during Class 7's concert. What would you say to sitting together during the performance? It only seems fitting after all. You can't be serious. What a marvelous idea. I would be happy to. I can only hope that my son doesn't bring your brother any embarrassment on the stage. Dad? We're from opposing faction, but I guess the duties here would have them interacting quite a bit. It actually seems like we're pretty good friends too. Absolutely not. So everything okay back at the company then? I'm surprised you meant to find the time to make it over here. Especially with everything that's happening in Crossbow. As I've told you before, time is something you make, not something you find. And as a member of the board of directors, the Academy Festival is exactly what I need to make time for. How else would I be able to see how the Academy is being run? My, what impressive time management. I can only hope your logistical wizardry helps you put the pieces of my company back together. Was that supposed to be a jab at my new self-supporting accounting system? You may not have noticed, but times have changed. Increasing efficiency is the only way a corporation can remain successful. Your policies might have worked when you were chairman, but they do nothing but hurt the company if enacted today. Funny how all that efficiency to make communication and cooperation between divisions so much harder. But just what happens when a corporation develops and grows. A problem perhaps, but a necessary one. Will you two just drop it? You haven't seen each other in 5 years, and the first thing you do is start arguing. I, for one, am overjoyed to see how well these two still get along. Well? What do you mean, well? Talking about the same people? I think that might actually be how they get along. Different. Dann aber die zweite Etage. I hear from you, Craig. Elliot, my sweet boy, why do you shrink from your father's loving embrace? Because it's embarrassing. Fiona, a little help, please. It's the first time we've been together in so long. It wouldn't be right for me to intrude on your bonding time. Unless, however, Dad gets too carried away, in which case he should expect a severe scolding later. Cool. You resemble your mother more with each passing day, Fiona. Looks like Fiona rules the roost here. Oh, Reen. Honey, nice to see you, Reen. It's been too long. Agreed. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant General. I know you're incredibly busy. Think nothing of it. Nothing in the world could keep me from seeing my beloved son take the stage by storm. Admittedly, this does make things more difficult for Neidhart. He's at Guerrilla Fortress right now, right? That he is. I've left him in charge of maintaining contact with the other armored divisions. If our circumstances weren't quite so precarious, I would have allowed him to remain here to attend the festival. But I'd bet anything he'll be a commander someday, so I figured he might as well get some good experience in. I suppose so. It must be really tense over at Crossbow. Still no sympathy for your subordinates, I see. That's merciless. Aside, best of luck on your performance, Elliot. Try to put on a show that will leave even this stubborn old man flabbergasted. Old man? I'll definitely try. Besides, I've got to prove that I've come a long way since I first entered the academy. And the rest of us will be there to help you do it, though. Ja, das vom AC liegt, wo ist der... Wo Kunst? Ach, hier ist Kunst, oder? Ja. Gaius ist... Ich soll mit Thomas reden, nicht mit Gaius. Achso, Thomas wahrscheinlich. Reen, it's good to see you again. Sorry to bother you out of the blue. Glad to see you two could make it all the way out here. But I heard you two ran into trouble on the way here. What happened? Well, we stayed the night at my house in Heimdall yesterday, see? And Thomas here thought it would be a great idea to get lost while exploring the city. It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know it would be so big? Or be so full of people? Don't worry. Had just the same reaction when I first visited. At least they found you safe and sound. Hope things back in order. Over here, it's hard not to feel the tension at the crossbred border, but I'm curious if it's the same there. To be honest, it hasn't really had any effect on Nord. Should things take a turn for the worse, then the gate is ready to act. Lieutenant General Vander seems to have a handle on the situation, though. He also got us permission to go through really quickly. Sounds like we have a lot to thank him for. Indeed, I hope I'll have the chance to do so personally at some point. But that's enough of this serious talk. Have a good time today, both of you. Will do. Und dann einmal auf da. Da sind die beiden. Oh, here you are. You two already done looking at the attraction? Not a chance, we're just taking it the little break. We're locked in a death match. On the upper hand, and the upper hand is mine. You're not taking me down that easy. I've turned the tables before and I will turn the tables again. I don't know if I've ever seen you this serious, Million. I'm gonna win and tell Lecter all about it later. I'd bragged to him sooner, but he couldn't end up making it to the festival. That captain from the intelligence division. Yeah, he went off to Crossbow this morning. And once again, Million casually reveals military secrets to everyone within earshot. It could have happened that they needed him at Crossbow so quickly. It must be really bad over there. So, dann haben wir das geschafft und dann ab zum alten Schulhaus. Guten Georg zu sprechen. Come to think of it, isn't George down on the 7th floor? They got a while before he leaves, right? Maybe I should take him something to eat. Elise should be close now, so I'd better see George and head back up before she gets here. Wait, I forgot to actually buy him something. Whoops. Guess I'd better go grab something tasty from one of the nearby stores.
Hey there, guys.
George, wenn du willst, wie viele Antworten die Quote theoretisch gerade geben könnte, ne?
Oh, what's up, Reen? I see curiosity got the better of you too, eh? No helping that, I guess. I wondered if maybe you'd found out anything about it. Oh, I brought you a little something to eat, too.
Oh, thanks. I was just thinking I could use a little sugary pick-me-up to get my brain back on track. Oh, this is one tasty-looking apple pie. Oh, thanks. I'm feeling all fired up now.
You seem pretty taken with this thing, huh? Can't say I blame you, though.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Whatever it is. So, what do we know so far?
I'm glad you asked. The deeper I look into it, the more fascinating it seems. It's not just a statue or anything like that. You can see those joints. This thing's clearly capable of movement. And on top of that, it's made of, well, something I can hardly even begin to describe.
Some unknown metal, then.
It's definitely not iron. And it's not one of those recently discovered special alloys either. It's some kind of fiendishly strong material that has properties of both metals and ceramics. If you knew how to manufacture it, you'd rake in so much money it'd make your head spin.
Wow. You think there's a possibility that it might be an ancient artifact?
You mean like something from the era before the Septian Calendar?
I can't rule out the possibility, but in this case, my gut's telling me no. Artifacts are like black boxes. Not only do we not know what they're made from, we don't even know how they were made. This thing at least shows signs it was put together by some exceptionally skilled craftsmen and engineers. You can see it most clearly in the ornamental detailing and the joints.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Still, that basically sums up everything I do know. I've got no idea when it was made or who could even have built it. It'd help if we could at least figure out something about whoever piloted it, but no such luck there.
Piloted? You telling me someone's actually supposed to crawl inside this thing?
Well, the measurements I've taken seem to indicate a hollow area in the chest. And it's just the right size to accommodate a single person. If I could just find some way to get it open.
Man, it's hard to imagine that some crazy person used to strap themselves inside this thing and run around. Jellica would be happier than a pig in a mud hole if she could see this.
No doubt about that. It's not looking like she'll be able to make it to the festival, though.
It's sad things ended up the way they did. Hey, don't you guys go getting all weepy on me now. It's still morning. I'll bet she'll just turn up out of nowhere this afternoon like nothing even happened. And then she'll waltz right into the after party and round up all the hottest babes for herself. Again.
Still sore, are we? It feels like so long ago now. To think that was just last year. You're right, though. It's hard to imagine her just staying put when she knows there's a party going on. I mean, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but this is Angie we're talking about.
You got that right. But hey, the festival's in full swing. We should be seeing the sights, not poking around down here. What do you say the three of us cruise the campus and see if we can score some honeys?
No can do. My sister should be showing up soon, and I promised I'd show her around. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
Alright, have fun. I think I'll pass on the honey hunting, but I guess it's a good time to pack it in for today. I don't want to miss your concert later. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've been practicing all this time.
Well, I hope we don't disappoint.
So. Haben wir die Szene jetzt auch geschafft? Dann wieder raus aus dem alten Schulhaus. Almost 10 a.m., which means the lease should be here any minute now. Might be good to make my way over to the front gate and wait for her. Indeed. Steht sie hier rum? Ja, die steht hier rum. Dann ist hier jetzt der Punkt, der perfekte Punkt, um diesen Part zu beenden. Wenn euch gefallen hat, lasst gerne einen Daumen nach oben da, abonniert den Kanal, um nichts zu verpassen. Und beim nächsten Mal wird dann ein etwas besonderer Part. Weil wir zum einen natürlich mehr Story weitermachen, zum anderen kommen die finalen Bonding-Events. Man kann aber nur einen eigentlich sehen. Deswegen wird schön gesave resettet. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.